This is The Happiness Blueprint,
the podcast where we uncover how people build happier lives.
No stress at all. Beautiful friends. My name is Peter. I'm here with The Happiness Blueprint. I would love for all to introduce yourselves and help me understand your role in today. So we'll start with you. Yes.
Hi, my name is Millie. I'm a senior here at Salve. I'm volunteering this morning until, for the next 20 minutes, and then I'm going to start going to some events with my lovely friend and roommate here, Caroline.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Caroline Stump. I'm also a senior at Salve. I'm an accounting major, and I went to Women Business Day last year, so I'm excited for this year as well.
Cool. So Caroline, I'll start with you. Tell me about last year. So it sounds like if you were excited, if you enjoyed it enough to come back and participate this year and to volunteer for it, it must have been a great experience for you. What was last year like?
It was just like this with some different speakers. I think we still had Jersey Mike's for lunch, but it was a lot of fun. We had Gail, who I did a workshop with before, so I was familiar with her. We had a networking event afterward in Ochre Court, which is always a great time. Gorgeous venue, just great speakers, great people to network with, a lot of great opportunities for internships as well. So it's just a really great experience all around.
It sounds like it. Yeah, it seems like this is a great place that really brings the entire community together. Were you also at Women Business Day last year?
Yes, I was at this event last year, and we have a lot more going on this year. We didn't have Wally's last year. We have more events. We have more speakers. We have these giant letters to help you understand.
They are giant and they are beautiful, but they are giant for sure. Yes.
But yeah, we definitely upped our game, and it's only been 1 year.
What do you think you took away from last year? So I think it's beautiful that something's all grew here. It sounds like something's changed, or something stayed the same. We're still the Jersey Mikes, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But certainly, I'm sure there's a lot of new sessions here, a lot of new things to learn here. What did you take away from last year? What really resonated with you? Was there a session? Was there a conversation you had? It sounded like the networking fair afterwards was impactful.
We're looking for, we love networking.
Okay.
We love to talk.
We love to talk, and we love to drink wine. And so we loved the networking events, and we loved reception. So those were our favorite parts, and I think that's what we mostly came back for, just basically to like talk with our peers and professors. And because like we said, we love to talk and get to know each other and over hors d'oeuvres and drinks. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's just like a conference geared towards students. So it's a really good, way to step into the workforce. So I really, I guess learning how to network was a really big part of this last year.
An internship I did from September to December 2025, I got because of this event last year.
Incredible.
And where was your internship?
Big Weather Gear.
We love that. I feel like there's some inside joke, and I guess that's part of being roommates, and I'm missing some little
Oh, no, I was just telling you to plug it.
No, we
Okay.
just want to plug Big Weather Gear and Jay Lasky.
Beautiful. Me too. Hopefully, I'm not being set up and tricked here. But that sounds great. It sounds like this has been a beautiful thing to help bring the community together. It sounds like it was so great that it made you want to be involved in it. Were you also volunteering last year, or was it volunteering new?
No, I'm just volunteering this year because, actually, we have some volunteer hours we need to meet for our event planning class that I'm taking with Dr. Vario, and Dr. Vario was actually a big part of making this event happen. So that's why I was volunteering, but I'm really glad I did. It's something I would have done anyways because I love this event so much, and registration is fun. I just get to see everyone and chat with people that I already know, so it's a perfect job for me.
Registration is the best. People watching, you get to see everyone
it's
come in.
awesome.
You get to see them before they got all ready for the events.
Exactly.
It's incredible. Yeah, what motivated you to join or to volunteer today, Caroline?
I did not volunteer. I am just a goer.
Just enjoying. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we came here this morning, so just enjoying all the speakers and seeing everybody. Yeah.
Awesome. It sounds like this helps make Salve a better place, and that's ultimately the goal here, is to have events like this on campus and make campus feel more together, more communal, more united. There's more opportunity afterwards. Would you agree this makes Salve a better place, or I guess how does it make Salve a better place?
This is one of my favorite days of the year.
Yeah.
Here, this is like Salve Christmas.
It is like Salve Christmas.
It's just so fun.
Christmas in March.
Christmas in March, yeah.
Still looks like Christmas outside.
And and it's one of those things where February and March are so hard to get through. So this is one of those days that we look forward to. And I just get to spend time with my friends and meeting new people and learn new things. And you leave the day feeling really full.
Yeah. It's a different experience than sitting in the classroom all day. So it's really nice that our business classes are canceled and we get to just enjoy speaking with our alumni that get to come back and network with us, and also these new speakers that come in. They're motivational. They really get us a different point of view than our professors all the time. So it's just a really great experience. Yeah.
You'll both sound very like fulfilled by today.
Oh,
That's a real like it feels
1000%.
my cup
Yeah,
here. Y'all are
yes.
so excited
We're
about it.
half-glass,
We're very happy.
half-glass full girls in general.
I love that. What do you think powers all that happiness? Is that happiness local today, or is this like a state of being that you've
It's a
mastered?
state of being.
It's a state of being.
How do you teach us this? How can we all reach this? I think I need a little bit of it.
We live together and with our other roommate, Kiki. And why do you think we're so happy?
We just always have like this like good energy, I guess. We're very like optimistic. We're very glass
We're
half
very
full.
optimistic.
Like things just don't really get us down. We just kind of like, we're always looking at the brighter side of things. Like we're so fortunate. Like we're so grateful. We're so blessed. Like
Yes.
we chose to come here and we just made the best of it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we're very grateful. And you know what else? I think we're both people's people. And so then when you're at events like this, you're like exploding with like dopamine. But yeah, and we just like to have fun.
Yeah.
Do y'all ever sit home and put your feet up and watch Grey's Anatomy or whatever the show is for y'all? Like, is there an
wow.
What
off
are we
switch,
watching
or-
recently?
What were we just
We've
were
been watching You.
Yeah, we were rewatching.
We're big reality TV watchers.
Yeah, because today's
Love is
Tuesday.
Blind.
Love is Blind comes out tomorrow, so we'll be watching that.
We
Okay.
love, hate watching, but we actually love it. Love it. Secret Wives of Mormon Lives.
Okay.
Is Secret
We
Lives
have
of
a lot
Mormon
of
Wives.
good
I said it
shows that we
backwards.
watch. Yeah, yeah.
What else have we been watching?
So there is some unwinding. There is some like personal time here. It's not all out and about and being motivated by others. Yes.
I think we're also very busy and we have lots of commitments. So
Yeah, we're very involved, but like that's like the good part of like life. I feel like not that we're like overwhelmed with the work that we do, but that we choose things that make us happy, and like that's why we're so motivated.
Yoga
is
club
because
together,
we do yoga club together as well, and so we just like find things that we want to fulfill our time with. So I feel like that's just a really
definitely
big part of
go-getters.
life. Yeah, yeah.
I think that's a really important thing is that we have to fill our time with things that make us happy, right? If our whole time is filled with dread, and of course everything has unglamorous side to it, right? Every club
Of
that we're in, every
course.
activity that we do has some day where it's like, boy, I love 99% of this, and there's that one day that really doesn't fill my cup as much as the other ones.
Yeah.
it's like we
And
said,
that's
we're half
natural,
glass full
but-
girls.
We
that's,
are.
That's
Yeah.
part of life. That's what makes the good moments so good, is that you have the bad parts and then you're more fortunate for the good parts.
This episode of the Happiness Blueprint podcast is brought to you by Vibarks. Goals, budgets, and KPIs can tell you what happened, but they don't tell you how people felt while doing the work. Happiness is the most important metric of all, and it needs a system. Vibarks is that system for prioritizing your mental health and tracking emotional metrics for individuals, teams, and even projects. Users submit a weekly 2-minute check-in online or in the app for metrics like happiness, stress, and utilization. Then, Vibarks processes that data into quantified metrics that help spot patterns, celebrate wins, and encourage support where needed. Personally, I loved using Vibarks with my team at GBM6. It felt like such a great way to check in with myself and make sure I'm hitting both my professional and my personal goals. I especially love that it asks me for 3 things that I'm happy about every week. During busy season, I find that things can feel a little chaotic and stressful, so this has felt like a really great tool to reframe my focus and make sure I'm aware of how many great things are happening around me, even in the most stressful moments. Vibarks is free forever for individuals, .edu teams, and .org teams. All other organizations can start with a 60-day free trial and then pay just $5 per user per month to build a healthier, happier, and more engaged workplace. Check out the link in our description to get started on your own journey towards a happier personal and professional life. Thank you to Vibarks for sponsoring today's episode. All right, back to the show. Definitely, yes. Well, on that note, I have 2 last questions to wrap up on here. One is advice for your past self. So it sounds like you've done a great job today of having your cup full, being the optimistic, glass half full girl, at least that you described yourself as. I'm sure in the past, maybe that wasn't the case. There was a moment that kind of challenged that. Like, what's some advice you'd have for your past self to help you maintain that optimism that you have so powerfully today?
Do you want to go first?
You're on the spot here.
Or I can go first.
Do you have something in mind?
Sure.
I'm collecting my thoughts
Yeah.
still.
I mean, like now being a senior in college, I think that not that I wanted my experience to be over because that's just not true, but I did have 2 hard years. I had some like difficult roommate situations. And that's just like a part of life, I think. Like, I don't think anyone's ever had like a perfect living situation or like a perfect like year. So there's always going to be like some like small moments or maybe even some big moments as well that kind of hinder your experience. But like we always get through it together. Like Millie and I both got in car accidents within like the last like year.
Yes, we
I'm so
did.
sorry to hear it. I don't know why you laughed at that. Made me laugh
Everyone's
too.
safe. No.
Because it worked out fine. Like it was like the best of a worst
of the
case
worst,
scenario.
yes.
Exactly. So like it's just kind of like sometimes you have to have like a kind of a bad day to like really appreciate like the good days. Like I feel like we have great days every day. Like I feel like I keep a journal and I'm always trying to like sometimes the days like blend together. But like I'll be writing in my journal, like reflecting on the day and just like how grateful I am. And I'm like, you know what? Like today was a pretty average day, but it was still great. Like I had nothing crazy happen, like nothing terrible happened. So like there were like some like, you know, not so great moments in our lives, but like we got through them and we're still glass half full of people. We're still like laughing like this and like, you know, you really get through it. So
I think the journaling is a really powerful way to like slow time down. I think it's always get caught in the stir of things and the stress of things and whatever deadline's coming up and whatever else is going on in life. And the journaling seems like a really powerful way to like slow that down a little and really check in with yourself and not get caught up in, I'm so stressed about this test on Friday. It's like, well, Friday's going to be a challenge, but today was okay. And really soaking in that today was okay is a really powerful tool there.
absolutely.
What about you? What's advice you have for your past self?
Just
Get the bob. Cut your hair, Millie.
get the bob.
Millie used to have long hair and I really like her short hair so much better.
We all like my short blonde hair better. No, really? Okay, that's my superficial advice.
Sure.
My real advice is like trust that your friends love you and have your back, and you're like, I wish that I could have told my high school self that even if there are times you're feeling lonely, that's very temporary. Because
Absolutely.
I think, yeah, that's my favorite part of being here is like the community. And I'm like I said, I'm a people person. So when there's been times in my life where I did feel lonely, those were very hard times for me. And I haven't felt like that in years. And that's why I feel so grateful and blessed.
I think that's the goal of an event like this, is to bolster the community so less people feel lonely, right? There is someone on this campus somewhere that is feeling lonely, and hopefully they came today and got to see, maybe they didn't talk to anyone today, but they at least saw people. They saw a thing. They saw people choosing to better themselves and trying to better themselves. I think that's very, very powerful. And hopefully they got engaged and were compelled to join in the conversations.
Absolutely.
But if nothing else, we helped, battle that loneliness at step one. I think that's a really powerful thing to offer people and to offer campus here. My last question for both of y'all is something that makes you happy. So we've talked a lot about campus and friends, and these are all great things, but is there a hobby you love doing? Is there, when you have your time to go do whatever makes you happy, what is your happy place? Is it painting? I know we talked about yoga. Is there an activity, a location, time with your family, a favorite vacation spot? Like, what makes you happy?
You want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Well, part of the reason why I came to Salve is because I love the beach. Even though I'm still in New England, so I'm not like too far from home, I get to look at the water all the time. Like my sophomore year, I lived in a dorm where I could look out my bedroom window and see the ocean. Like we have on our campus, we're in O'Hare right now, and also Macaulay Hall right next door. If you can have your classes, you just look outside, you see the ocean. Like it is just such a fantastic spot. Like take advantage of it. Like even in the winter, we go to one of the beaches. A few of the beaches have Christmas trees in the winter time, so it's just like such a cute thing. Like I love to go for walks. We go to Ocean Drive or the Cliff Walk, like just like a place to like clear my mind and just like listen to the waves and like be at peace. And like same thing, like we're involved in yoga club, and that's something that's also a really big part of my life. I've been doing that since high school. So just like finding like maybe a hobby or something that like clears your mind, because that's a really big part of like if you do meditation or yoga or like Pilates and things like that. It's really like using your breath work, using your like clearing your mind to be in tune with your body and your
We're big
needs.
advocates of
We're
yoga
big,
and Pilates.
we're big advocates of that, just because like, and same thing with any form of exercise as well, like sports and things like that, is like really just taking that time for yourself, like reflecting on like what your body needs. And it's just, you know, we're seeing all our friends. Yeah, just like finding that thing that you like and try different things. Like I think that maybe I wouldn't have tried yoga if, you know, someone didn't push me to do it. So just maybe Also doing something with your friends that maybe you are
Get
hesitant
out
to
of
do.
your comfort zone.
Yeah, get out of your comfort
Which
zone.
we have
Exactly.
no problem risk taking.
Saying yes to things
Exactly.
once in a while.
Say
where
yes.
Even if you're on the fence
absolutely.
about it, it's like, yeah, don't put yourself in jeopardy or
yes,
anything
say yes.
unsafe,
Yes,
but
say
like
yes.
what it is, when it's safe and reasonable to say yes, go for it, take a chance on it.
Say yes. Say yes and get the bob.
And like being say yes, get the bob, and like being open minded, because like I feel like some people might be like, oh, like that won't work
Very
for
open-minded
me.
individuals.
Yeah, be open minded. Just try something, even if it feels silly. Like sometimes, like in yoga, when they're like breathe out like audibly, it like feels silly in the moment, but like actually, like it like that feels good. Like just like releasing that. So
And doing it with other people.
yeah, like that community aspect of it, absolutely. Yeah.
I've heard yoga framed as a way to like practice finding that peace. So what you're doing is getting ready for that moment when you're stressed out and everything's falling apart.
back
and
to
you
that
can
place.
find you're better, more suited to take those 10 seconds and go, hang on. Things are tough right now, but I'm okay. And it's practicing for those moments of the toughness when you need to take a breath in the adversity. And that sounds like a gift that you have, mastered, or maybe not mastered. I guess no one masters yoga, but certainly excelled in
Love
and
to master
practiced
it.
and thrilled it. Awesome. What makes you happy?
So a lot of things. Actually, you and Kira asked me this the other day.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we talk
said-
about this all the time, actually.
Well, what my cooking together, food, good friends, the relationships in my life, my loved ones, the beach. I love to dance. I dance here at Salve.
Awesome.
Dance, yoga, Pilates, all that like movement. I love to move my body, and we like to go out and we like to
Have
party.
fun.
We like to
Yeah.
have fun.
Got to. Do it while you're young. Awesome, friends. Well, thanks for taking time to come chat here.
Thank
This
you
has been another
so
episode of
much.
Happiness Blueprint, friends. We did it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks for listening to The Happiness Blueprint.
Powered by GBM6. It's about making people happy.